Charlotte, North Carolina is a bustling hotspot in the South, home to major banking corporations and Fortune 500 companies. In the heart of it all, on the corner of West Trade and Church Street, stands a restaurant. Within, an unassuming man with a plan to see lives changed.
Feeding the poor and taking care of those less fortunate is not a good idea. It's part of our marching orders. It's a requirement for us as believers, so I take that literally.
Jim Nobel has been in the restaurant business for almost 30 years. That knowledge, coupled with a Christ mindset, is what sets this establishment apart from the rest.
The mission of King's Kitchen is to give people hope and to give people a second chance at life.
My name is Ronnie. I've been in Charlotte for 7 months. I moved here from New Orleans. A lot of things happened in New Orleans. I went through Hurricane Katrina, lost everything I had there, and that kind of started a downward spiral for me, which I never quite got out of.
King's Kitchen is a not-for-profit restaurant that's a 501c faith-based ministry. It operates as a restaurant, but it also operates as a ministry. And let me explain. We take all the profits that we generate and pour back into the community, the region, and the world to help feed the poor. And then secondly, we have a restoration program we call King's Kitchen Restoration Program. We help people get off the street, get off drugs or whatever, and give them a second chance in life. And they go through a one-year program where they do Bible study 5 days a week, on-the-job training for which they're paid. We'll do leadership classes from John Maxwell, social skills training and financial management courses. One of the most impactful things is just walking the love of Christ with people, particularly for the folks that we reach out to. The love of Christ and sharing with people that most people don't even look them in the eyes, that's been impactful.
King's Kitchen is meeting practical need with food and life skills, but feeding the soul has been instrumental in seeing lasting results.
Part of the vision for what we had when we came to do King's Kitchen was to do a church. We've been meeting since January of 2011. It's not me or our team, it's God. Only God can change a heart and change a life.
I've been attending the King's Kitchen program now for the program for a month and Bible study for 5 months. I've been on the street for 1 year and a month. Pastor Nobel said one Sunday morning, he said, he told the church, he said, if you'll give God 1 year, just 1 year, no holds barred, it'll change your life. And so I made that choice 5 months ago, and it's been a whirlwind ever since. Today, when I leave this interview with you, after 1 year and 1 month, I'm going to get my place. It's been an amazing thing. I opted to give him 1 year. It only took 6 months.
It's nice to feed people, but really to see their heart changed or touched, or be surprised by the love of God was really strong. We've seen healings take place and deliverances take place.
My ear was giving me trouble. Well, long story short, I told her to my Bible study instructor, and I told her that my eardrum had been punctured. And immediately she came and she put hands on me and she prayed over me. It was awesome. I was healed. God works wonders. Everybody's lives, He's out here for everyone.
Much has been accomplished in downtown Charlotte, but the success of King's Kitchen has not been without struggle.
One of the initial challenges that we had at King's Kitchen was to raise the funds. And we started fundraising probably 2 years before we ever opened the doors. Anytime in any ministry or businesses, finances are always a challenge. The good thing is that we've expanded it. We've added the King's Bakery, and we're debt-free here, and that's wonderful.
When asked what it takes to be obedient to God's calling on your life,
Guts. You know, look at it like this. If it's something you probably can pull off on your own, it may not be God calling you. But if He's asked you to do something that you know you can't do, then it's probably God. I'm going to have to depend on a lot of leaders who aren't here yet. But we take it 1 week at a time, 1 day at a time, and just keep pushing the envelope for what God's called us to do.